1BR is directed by David Marmor and stars Nicole, Brydon, Bloom. The story follows a young woman by the name of Sarah who's new to Los Angeles and moves into the seemingly perfect apartment complex, but she soon finds out that there are consequences for breaking the rules. Something I found interesting while I was researching about the production of this film is that this film is actually based on writer, director, and editor David Marmor's own experience when he was in his 20s and moved to LA. Like Sarah pursuing a dream, but also very lonely and isolated and alienated. He moved into an apartment complex and he found it to be a very weird world. Having lived in apartments since I moved out on my own 13 years ago, I can relate to that feeling of being somewhere unfamiliar and living on your own for the first time. For a small indie film, 1BR looks great. Whoever did their production design did a fantastic job because all of the interior shots are one set, just redressed 4 different times, and the exterior shots were shot at an operating apartment complex. There's no false jump scares, everything is earned in this film, and while it's not overly gory, there are some scenes of blood, pretty visceral violence that were pretty disturbing at times, and that was one thing that took me by surprise, which is a big positive for me with this film. Whatever you've seen in the trailer, that barely scratches the surface of what's actually going on. It went places I wasn't expecting, and it kept me on the edge of my seat the entire time. And I honestly couldn't guess how the film was going to end, and will definitely get people talking. 1BR is also well cast, specifically the lead, Nicole, Brydon, Bloom. Her portrayal of Sarah was relatable. I couldn't help but root for her character. So much of this film hinges on our lead giving a convincing performance, which I feel was not only achieved, but also helped to sell me on the severity of the situation. I'm purposely being vague because I don't want to ruin some of the twists and turns that are in this movie. If you can, go in as blind as possible because that just enhances the experience as well as keeping the suspense high, which is why I have to give 1BR and add to the collection. I thoroughly enjoyed this film and really dug all the twists and turns, and I loved the ending, which I really feel like will get people talking. It's got some cool social commentary, as well as a very likable main lead. It's currently streaming on Netflix, and I highly recommend checking it out. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to support the channel even more, check out my Patreon page, link in the description below. Thank you so much for coming by, and I'll see you guys on the next video.